Hello everybody. Welcome to the channel if you are new, and welcome back if you are already a subscriber. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a real-time plan with me for the week of October the 21st through the 27th. This is the last full week of October because next week we are getting into November. I am long time no plan mode. It has been a minute since I've had a plan with me. I've had some vacation. I've needed to recover. I feel like I am coming back. It is going to be a busy week. It is going to be a busy season, I feel like. So let's get into the spread. This week I am using my Burtonville in Color washi from James Burke Creative. Unfortunately, you can no longer get this. I did take the virtual voyage with that. I didn't finish because October is super busy, but I did jump in and out of that course. And I also have the black and white version. If you take a peek, you can see Steve and James, and then tons of James's beautiful designs. So I really thought this needed an October spread for sure. So there's that. Other than that, I want to use a few different colors this week. I want to use the super pretty plum purple. I want to use the avocado green. Both of those are Uniball 1 pens in 0.38. And then I'm going to use my classic Uniball Signo DX in a 0.38. So just kind of playing off all the pretty purples and the greens in this spread. I want to start with purple, and I think I'm going to do purple for whatever I'm watching. So I'm going to do Interview with the vampire, and then I'm taking up way more space than I need to. I'm going to put in parentheses film because I did finish season 2 recently, so I really wanted to rewatch the movie. It had been I think I watch it every year around spooky season, but I think I watched the movie first and then watched the first season a few years ago. And if you guys are not familiar with the show, it's on AMC Plus. It is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. The show is so well done. Please consider giving it a watch if you're into the movie, if you're into Anne Rice, oh my God, it's so good. But basically I watched season 2 and I listened to all the podcast episodes from season 1. Unfortunately, it got canceled after one season. But so I had like a pretty good recap like in my brain, and then watched the movie between last night and this morning. And I was so impressed by how fast and how much content that they fit into that movie, that they split into basically 2 seasons. But I'm really excited to see they've already been renewed for season 3. So I'm just completely stoked. Sorry, I had to have like a super rant about that, but I'm really excited that it's continuing as a show. I think it's just freaking phenomenal. All right, let's take a look. I want to check and see if I have, which I feel like I did buy very specifically, some Just Dishwashing stickers from Once More with Love. So we're going to give that a quick check. If not, I will use one from over here and commit to memory that I clearly need to get some more dishwashing. I knew I got the laundry, but I thought I got dishes too. Maybe I have a ghost one that I can use. I think it's just like a laundry one. Lots of crazy work ones that I can use for later in this thread. Dishes and like just getting out the door was really the name of the game this morning. Yeah, I got vacuuming. I think that's what I got. Okay. So, note to self, get dishes emojis. Because there was a lot of dish stuff that I needed to do. I'm going to do all my tasks in black. I'm gonna do dishes. I had set my trash outside the night before, and then I did take my recycling when I got home. So those are some household things that needed to get done. Then I was just happy that my car started too. There was that. There's like a whole lot of things going on these days. All right, so I'm gonna set that off to the side. Now work. So we're gonna definitely get like an on fire situation. Maybe that. I don't feel like I was like screaming. I just like was very, this is a little bit more of the vibe. Everything is not on fire. We're gonna talk about it. And I feel like I'm a little bit more organized going into tomorrow. So my amazing coworker has gone through 2 hip surgeries this year, which were semi-planned. I'm gonna say meet with A, because we needed to go through some things first before I got started with the day. But my amazing coworker had 2 planned hip surgeries and then had been cleared. She had moved her office back upstairs. She works remote, and had been cleared by the doctors. Everything's fine. She had actually had like a tree taken out in her backyard, and they like trashed her backyard, so she was having to deal with that. And then she actually lives in South Carolina, and so she was without power for almost a week, if not right at it. And then she thought she like kind of threw her back out and found out that she had a fractured spine. Surprise. And then they were trying to kind of like figure out what the next steps would be. And she was like, okay. She was still in pain, but like she was able to like get around. And then I'm gonna put ICOA. I'm gonna use the avocado. Is it avocado? Avocado green for my podcast. So purple is what I'm watching. Green is gonna be what I'm listening to. That just gives us a little bit of color here and there. Maybe I'll use like a light blue. We're adding in all the colors this week. Because I feel like blue is obviously a great choice for water. So let's use the Nemophilia blue, if I'm saying that right. And I had 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, so I had 5 glasses of water today, which is not hella great, but we are where we are. So she finds out that one thing led to another, and she ended up in the ER over the weekend, and she found out she had more than 1 fractured area. Like she had 2 fractures, and she's actually having surgery in the morning. So totally not planned, but not only is she a friend, she's a coworker. And so we like had to move all of her stuff around. We have no idea how long she's going to be out. I'm guessing 2 to 4 weeks. It could be 4 to 6. I am hoping no more than 4, just because a lot of her job has to do with like end of the year type of things. And obviously that is upon us, which is absolutely terrifying. As a team, like we love her and we want her to take care of herself, but also I'm like, oh, like she is amazing, and this is like her whole month in arena, so it's just a little crazy. So yeah, I am going to use a little filming sticker. I feel like my eyeball is just like wanting to pop out of the socket today. I was originally planning to use this side as like a tracker bar this week, but I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Like I don't feel like I'm there. So I'm gonna do a little film icon, and I'm gonna go ahead and check off film plan with me. For this week. And then I'm also going to do film TCMC and suite main plan orders. I had 2 orders come in while I was on vacation. I opened, you guys will see this, but I basically opened the sweet bean plans so that I could give some of that washi to my friend Taylor while she was here. The TCMC order wasn't applicable, so it's literally like I've had the order for like over a week now and not even opened it. I've just been like kind of catatonic. And then I'm gonna do a meal plan. July 3 and October 3. And I definitely am not gonna finish. I'm gonna go ahead and just migrate the October ones over. Once I finish filming, I am going to watch 2 episodes of Mayfair Witches from season 1. I'm gonna do ep 1 and 2. And that way I can listen to that podcast a little bit tomorrow. And I think that is where I'm going to land for the afternoon. I don't know what I want to watch in the morning. If I want to watch another episode of Mayfair Witches or not. So I might just leave you here because I kind of want to see how I vibe with the show. Like right now I'm not like super into it. I definitely don't feel the same way about it that I do about Interview with a Vampire, but that's no shade or anything. It's just I freaking loved it. And I'm literally like 1 episode in. So I don't think that that's really fair. So I'm going to put all my little toys away and I will pick this up tomorrow morning and we will start with that. I just don't want to get too far ahead of myself because I might just want to watch an episode of Charmed and keep it kind of light. All right. See you guys in the morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Let's get into it. So this morning, I actually finished up watching Mayfair Witches episode 2. I had like maybe like a little under half of it. So I'm not going to write it in. I'm just going to leave it down here. That's totally fine with me. I am going to start listening to the Mayfair Witches podcast. And I'm going to do episodes 1 and 2 naturally because that's what I've already watched. So I'm going to write that down. And then I want to write down a few things that I'm going to get done before I head out of the house, which isn't, morning traffic is fully starting. And the way that sounded, it made me think it was raining. So I was like, what the heck? So a few things that I want to get started on this morning and already have are laundry and nail prep. I don't know if you can tell, but my nails look tragic, like so bad. I am actually soaking my acrylic, they're not acrylics, I don't know what they are, the fake nails that I had to get the glue off of the back of them so I can reuse them because I can't actually reuse them, so that I can put them on for later this week and the Halloween festivities this weekend. And then I'm just gonna do my essential tidy apartment, which is just kind of me picking up and cleaning up around. So nothing too crazy. I do want to go by Target either before or after work. I think that's really just gonna be dependent on how quickly I can get my ass in gear.
and I do want to be to the office early, I need to pick up extra kind of like goodie bags for this weekend. I'm making one of my favorite things in the whole world. It's Dune Buggy popcorn mix. If you've ever been to Disney and gotten it, then you know what I'm talking about. But it's caramel corn. I use just regular popcorn because I think it's too sweet otherwise. But you take regular popcorn, you drizzle kind of like a melting chocolate over it so that it hardens. But you also put chopped up Twix bars and chopped up Oreos in it, and I think that's it. Oh, M&Ms. And it's just like a sweet and salty mix. So I definitely want to get that going for the kiddos. I'm gonna put it more towards the bottom just in case I run out of time. But moving on to, what do I normally pick my colors? Okay, oh, it's like, what are we doing here? I need a work task type of thing. So let's see what we got going here. All done. Definitely not. Data would be a good one. I don't love, I mean, like I've got a blue thing going on here, but I don't know that I love that. Maybe this little guy. A lot of work in progress stuff going on. Maybe this. I definitely am gonna have to be doing like a little bit of training. This is also kind of applicable. This is kind of applicable. I think I'm gonna go with the paperwork one. Or like even him, he could work. Let's do, boo. I don't know. This one I'm like vibing with, so let's go with him. He's just like a tired, paperworky type of Modi, and I feel like he fits perfect right there. Okay, so for work tasks, first and foremost, I am going to be continuing the Lions prep. This is going to be me working through the annuity side of their portfolio. I need to do a training on Raymore with Sarah. I'm gonna go ahead and do Petrie and Dyer as well. And I think everybody else is gonna get moved because I don't need to do it today. And these are gonna be pretty time consuming. So we're gonna leave it there and leave room for other things that could come up. And then I want a journaling type of sticker. I really did not practice good self-care yesterday. I was very, very burnt out, and I can definitely tell. I did order a new sheet of these because I'm like getting very low. So I didn't practice really good self-care at all. Maybe I could use a tiny icon for this. Because I basically ate lunch at my desk, and then I didn't get any like crafty time. And when I was kind of getting ready to maybe start something like that, Jen called. So yeah, I just didn't get really any time to myself. I might sneeze. I'm really sorry. Excuse me. I really need to clean out some of these sheets. Yikes. I don't know. I'm having a very indecisive day. I want something like in that realm, so maybe we go. I'm gonna go with this guy. Okay. is that? That's gonna have to live there. Okay. We need to finish July, so I'm just gonna write July because I need to be able to film it for the upload tomorrow. So that's really like the majority of my focus as far as that goes. And I should have bumped it over just one more space, but I digress. I'm gonna do October, and I'm just gonna put a 3. I'm not gonna put too much pressure on that. And then I'm gonna put November prep because I need to prep that section. And then I can do some DIY stickers that will be involved in getting some October pages done. And I would also like to, I don't know if that needs to go there though. I feel like I'm biting off more than I can chew with this particular, I don't know. I'm gonna put that in the realm of planning, and it's okay that we're going to go over a little bit. So by this point, I will definitely be switching up some podcasts, have a break here. I would be shocked if I got all of that done, to be honest, to even film anything. So I'm just going to put film July because it could happen. Probably not going to happen until tomorrow morning. And then I'm going to put Target because I do need to go to Target, and I also need to go to Kroger for a salad mix. So, and some juice. So healthy choices, because I feel like I am literally making no healthy choices right now. I would also really love to watch, I don't know that I'll continue Mayfair Witches tonight. I think I'm going to try to do like a Burton movie of sorts. I might try to do more of a marathon tomorrow, but that is where it stands as of right now. And then I do want I'm gonna put this back while I have everything out, just to keep everything super clean. And then I'm going to put in a treadmill sticker and do a modified 12-3-30 routine. Fantastic. So that is my plan for the day. I'll probably get up and going with Jeff in the morning, and then I will go to the gym. So how do I want to, oh, the workout one right here would look really nice. I like this. Do I have, hold on, because I did this the other day where I messed up and I still had one like hanging out somewhere, but I think I used it. I will use, I don't think I would buy the check boxes anymore because I think I mentioned this already. Oh, I mentioned it in like an upcoming-ish haul video. Or maybe it's already come out, who knows, that I'm gonna start trying. Why did I do that? I wanted the green one. I want to start consolidating the stickers, so like I wouldn't rebuy the sheet because I've already got a sticker and I've got to wait. So I hope that made sense. And I'm gonna put workout right here. I am 99.9% sure I'm gonna do weights. And then I'm gonna go to Jeff's that afternoon, so that'll be perfect because I'm pretty sure he's remote this day, and then he's gonna come over so we can do this routine again. And then in the morning is really gonna depend on what happens here and what happens here. So I'm gonna leave it there. I think we're at a good stopping point, so I'll put that back relatively in frame. I think we're just cutting off a little bit of edges to keep you zoomed in. Obviously I'm gonna track my water at the bottom throughout the day. But I will check in with you guys probably later today, and we can go ahead and get a plan going for Wednesday, if not in the morning after my workout. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I am officially back from the gym. So I figured this would be a really great time to update yesterday, do a little bit of planning today, and maybe even pop some things in for tomorrow. I do want to track my water for yesterday, which wasn't super great. I'm doing a little bit better today. I think I'm just like struggling through the afternoon side of things. So there's that. I am going to white this part out because I didn't watch or listen to episode 2. I did listen to the ICOA, and I do want to write what episodes from them, and I probably shouldn't have wrote it that big, but I basically finished that episode, and then I watched Mayfair, which is Ep 3. No, what? Let's not just be putting dots all over here willy-nilly. Okay, now I need my block pen. We'll go through yesterday. So, laundry. I didn't do the second load, so I'm not going to check it off. As far as nail prep goes, I worked on them. Okay, I don't know if I left the solution on there too long or what, but regardless, so I use Glamnetics, or I've started using them. This was the second set I tried from them, and I know I don't have them on. I'm in between sets. You'll see the same set before the end of the week because I'm going to put them back on, or whatever. You get the point. Sorry about that. I had heard a couple reviews or read a couple reviews that said that if you use their nail remover, it can mess with like the glitter nails, and it definitely like mattified if it hit the top, or like it didn't have that, it almost like ate at that glossy coat. And then on the underside, I like dropped, so I'd gotten them off my fingers, but I wanted to get the remaining glue off, and it turns it into like a goo. And I was so disappointed because I guess I left it on there for too long, because it like also, which makes sense because it's obviously powerful enough to eat through the glue and turn that into something, it like compromised the nail and made it like structurally bad. So it like ripped as I was like cleaning it out. So that was a no-go. Thankfully, I think I'm going to have enough to make it work for a few days. They're not going to be like the most perfect fit nails, but it is what it is. I did tidy the apartment a little bit, not to the level that I wanted to. I am going to add an S because that's going to drive me nuts. I was so frustrated with this prep yesterday. I audibly like growled and was screaming. I was so frustrated. It's just a really hard prep. The client has been around for forever. They have all kinds of income needs. It is just, and I know that is Spanglish. That makes no sense to you guys if you're not in finance or you're not in that kind of realm. And it's so freaking hard. And I shouldn't have really gotten this prep to begin with, I don't think. And I really needed some help with it. And I didn't get the help I needed, which made it even worse. And then there was a NIGO with a client that's not even on here that took a lot of screaming, yelling, and over an hour on the phone with the carrier that the NIGO was with. It was a day. It was a whole day. And then I also had to coach through a couple things with Sarah that just come with time, like learning, and we're trying to kind of stress gently how detail oriented you need to be. And I know that it sounds like overkill sometimes, but it will save your ass down the line. And so we really haven't gotten through that membrane yet, so that took some time. I did make sure to take a few mental health break moments and work on July. I did not work on November or October. I did not work on my DIY stickers. I did scan my receipts. And I did not get to film July, which I was pretty sure I wasn't going to get to do. I did go to Kroger, but I didn't go to Target because I did it before work so that I could get my lunch that I didn't end up eating. I ate something out of the freezer at work instead of the healthy salad. Go figure. I'm so sorry. I sound like all sickly all of a sudden. Gracious me. And I didn't have time to go to Kroger and Target. Like, I felt like I was going to be late or rushed. And so I just got in early. And I actually ended up staying at work 30 minutes late, which was not ideal. So I was definitely not in the mood to go to Target. And I thought maybe I would have an opportunity to go at some point today. And I don't actually know that that's the case because I still haven't finished the prep. It's still super frustrating. And there's other things to do. And on top of that, I don't really know how long my coworker is going to be out. She had her surgery yesterday, her basically surprise surgery, and it's probably going to be about 4 weeks is what I'm going to guess at this point, and that is just a guesstimation. So I really just want to make sure to stay on top of things as best as I can while still taking a few breaks throughout the day to like breathe. I did do my modified workout and I was very proud about that. I basically came home and crashed. I came home, did my workout, watched My Favorite Witches, and I feel like that was it. Like legit, I really think that was all I did. And took a shower. That was like it. I did, like I said, I did do my workout. I did my hourglass routine. So I'm just gonna put hourglass routine. I went to, that's like the first time I've done it all month, which was really nice. I am gonna structure this day a little bit different. So I want to put a little film icon. I need to dig in my bag for that. I have decided to keep all of my tiny icons in my little envelope here because these are the only ones I have for now. And this will be like an easy place for me to keep them. I liked that Helen kind of did that as well, so I'm gonna do that. And I do have some film work that I want to get done. So I'm gonna do, and I love that I didn't put film plan with me and I just kind of did it of my own accord yesterday, which was kind of interesting. So I'm gonna mark it off because I'm obviously gonna film this update now, and then I want to film July as well and get that posted because that's going to be my upload at noon. After that, I've got quite a bit of work, which I know I keep saying and is painfully redundant, so I'm going to try not to continue to be annoying. So I want to find a good working, I really like that purple. Oh, okay, I do have more purple and more green. I want to see, I'm sad that those working summer ones are no longer available. They've like, it's only these now. And these are like the summer ones. The pink would be pretty here. I know I have like some Halloween ones. That's what I'm trying to get to. And I just kind of want to see what the theming. Oh, the zombie would be good because I kind of feel zombie-y. Oh, I have one here. Okay. And the mummy. I have a mummy. And then the pumpkin. Okay. we will, how many of these do I have? Lord Jesus, I bought like a ton of sheets, I guess. I don't know. I kind of like the mummy colorful aspect of it, but I kind of feel zombie-esque. Like I'm getting tired, and I'm trying to think like what's kind of more on brand for a Burton week, and I'm overthinking this hella bad. Let's just go with the zombie because that's just a whole vibe right now. All right, so I'm going to write Free Aldenhoven way down here because his name is hella long. I'm gonna do lions, but I'm not gonna separate out anymore. I'm just gonna try to work on it at this point. Let's see what else. There's like, it's not gonna look like many things because all the things are pretty time consuming. Stanford and Dyer and Jackson. Stanford, Dyer, Jackson, and then I feel like there's one more. Armstrong. Okay, so that's gonna be the focus. I am going to be driving out to Jeff's later, so I will be listening to Mayfair Witches. What I want to do is I'm gonna mark off an entire, is this even in frame? Yes, okay. I'm gonna mark off 4 waters because I'm almost to the end of the first water bottle, so I think that's fair. And then I wanna make like my watching and reading note, or my watching and listening notes down here so that it doesn't interfere with up here as much. Those are gonna, I don't even think I'm gonna get everything done, truthfully. And I feel like there's 1,000 other things that I need to do today on top of that. And I'm gonna go straight to work from Jeff's house. So I'll feed Kitty this afternoon. And I don't think I'm gonna be doing like any journaling stuff. I would like to work on November, but I just don't, I need to like use that time to like tidy, if anything, because the apartment really needs my attention quite a bit. So I'm gonna put this is difficult to write on. Why is this? Just to bump me up a bit. That's really annoying and like hella off kilter, so I hate that. But we're gonna deal with it. And then as far as the watching goes, I am trying to watch some Burton movies today. And I don't think I'm gonna have like the ability to like really sit, so it's more like background noise at this point. So I think, I don't know, I might have time, like, I don't know, I don't want to like put that on myself because I really don't think it's gonna happen. All right, I'm gonna use this super cute little Victor Van Dort. And I'm gonna do I'm gonna write them backwards basically, so I know I have time or space, sorry. I've had Nightmare Before Christmas running in the background. I'm going to have Corpse Bride run in the background, and then I'll probably run that podcast a little bit too. So that's gonna be kind of my, I'm gonna just do and, because I don't think I'm gonna have really the margin for anything else. And I love keeping them down here so that I have plenty of space to write other things that I need to do today. That being said, let's see what kind of cleaning stickers that I can use. I think I'm gonna save the laundry for tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but Friday when I'm back home. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. I actually think I want another tiny icon. I was so excited to get these spray bottles. Oh my God, they're so cute. I really like the icon version of them too, quite a bit. So I'm gonna put that little guy there and do, I really don't like how messy that looks, but we are where we are. I want counters. I want a vacuum. Oh, I did it again. I forget it's 2 U's, not 2 C's, and I've spelled it all kinds of ways. Okay, counters, vacuum, and patio. I'm just kind of working on getting rid of some of the dirt that I have, but my counters are freaking terrible. And I've already done the dishes for the day, so I'm gonna mark that off. As well, like I said, I'm going to Jeff's, so I'm gonna cap it right here. If I, by some happenstance, manage to get all those things done, it's gonna be a Christmas miracle. I do need to order meds. So I'm just gonna make myself a little note there because it's not really time specific. Other than that, I think I'm okay for today. I think that's gonna put me in an okay place. I want to go ahead and mark a few things in. I definitely want to put in some workout things. I'm gonna put in a workout for Friday. I'm basically gonna do my hourglass routine again here. And then I'm wondering if I don't think I'm gonna order the sheet again. I think I've already said that. And then I think I'm gonna do I want to do my modified workout tomorrow afternoon again. 4 or 5, so that's about 5 o'clock. And so we're gonna write modified 12-3-30 routine. Then I want to do, I'm not gonna write hourglass routine because I know that's what I'm gonna mimic. And then Saturday, I would really like to do a long run, or like a 30-minute run maybe. Because I haven't run in a long time and I want to restart like my marathon training. So that would mean that my longer runs would be like on this day. And then Sunday, I don't like the idea of taking a break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I probably need to take a break on Sunday. I'm gonna put a little shoe. So I know I want to run here, but I'm not actually going to write down what the run is quite yet. And then I think that's it for today. Because I'm pretty much going to drive in from Jeff's. I will just go to Target here or here. No worries there. And then dependent on what I get done today is going to dictate tomorrow's schedule with work. And I do want to do some planning, but it's going to probably be like once I get later into the day and I start kind of losing steam. So I think this is a good stopping point. And I will catch up with you guys tomorrow afternoon, because I'm going straight from Jeff's to work, which I've said like 5 times now. And we'll fill it in together, probably Friday morning, unless I get some time Thursday afternoon. Again, all these semantics mean nothing to you guys. All right, I'll catch you guys soon. Hello, everybody. It is Saturday. I have a lot to do. So first thing I want to start with, just to kind of give us a little bit of a head start, is take off some things. I'm gonna very carefully rip up my treadmill because I did not end up running on Thursday afternoon. I got to work really early and I'm super proud at the stuff that I got done. And by correspondence, I did not do this workout. This is why I don't lay stickers down in advance, guys, like for real. I did run this I did actually do a run this morning, so we do get to leave that little sneaker there, and I think that's totally fine because it's not the same workout I used to mark the other treadmill. It was an actual run, so I'm pleased about that. I would like to do some of those stickers for tomorrow, but we'll see where we land. The next step is going to be to white this out. I could have just marked through it, truthfully, but I probably just will write over it. I'm gonna have to look up what I actually watched that night anyway. So a couple things I want to fill out are the water trackers. I did not do good with my water on Thursday. And then I did do okay yesterday. I'm doing so much better today, but I'm going to credit that to the fact that I've been up since 3 a.m. So I don't think that that's a great thing. I don't think that's great. So oops on that. Next, I want to mark through. I did film and post July that day. I did work on Lions prep. I didn't finish it. I did make some good headway with Stanford. I didn't do Dyer. Did I work on Jackson that day? I think I did, because I think I ended up calling her. And then I did as much of Armstrong as I could. That day, I was able to do my counters. The next day, not this day. I lied. And with that being said, I'm gonna pull this up, because that's gonna make me bonkers. I don't like having a sticker there where I didn't actually do something. I don't know what it is about my OCD that can't freaking handle it, but she can't. So I'm gonna move counters, vacuum, and patio, because I did go to Jeff's and I actually went late. The majority of the day was spent on work stuff. Truthfully, it was a completely crazy day. Like, I had the movies running in the background, but it just was not a good personal productivity day, which is totally fine. Like, no issue there. I just think I was really stressed out the beginning part of the week, because a lot of the things that I had to do were very long-winded. They were going to take up very large chunks of time. And then on top of that, they were all like on top of each other. And it was like, all this shit actually has to get done. And then there was this, panic of how long is it going to be like this? Am I going to get a reprieve? Like, I don't know. I just had a lot of thoughts and feelings and anxieties. So there was that. I did end up watching all of my Mayfair Witches podcast episodes on the drive out to Jeff's. So Wednesday is done. I did wake up pretty early, and Jeff did not end up being remote. So I drove home so that I could, 1 through 3. So that I could get ready at my own house. And then I listened to the podcast for the Penguin, episodes 1 through 3. I have yet to listen to 4, and 4 is like episode 4 of that series. And I'm sure the podcast is going to reiterate it, or why I'm like so steadfast on appreciating the show. Like, I cannot tell you how much I freaking love the Penguin, but episode 4 was like A++. But I do want to consult my to-do list. You guys are gonna see where the bodies are buried, because let me tell you, I am behind on some things. We're just gonna use this nice, lovely thank you card from Jet Pens. Okay, so we've got Inwood, Petrie, Dyer, Stanford. I really didn't do anything at the house. I didn't have, a whole lot of time. It was kind of like get ready, go to work. So let's find a work sticker. Oh, I will add in like an emotion before I completely move on from Thursday. You guys, I have random worst. I don't know. This was the worst pain ever. So I have been struggling throughout this year with what I believe to be TMJ. I am at the point now where I have a little bit of concern that that's not what it is, and I'm going to need to possibly get that looked at, because I have doubts, and I'd rather have a medical professional just be like, hey, nope, you were right all along. That's fine. I think I would feel a lot better. But right now, like I said, I've got some doubts. So this night was like a big part of the reason why I started having doubts, because
I hadn't done anything, and I'm just sitting on the couch, and I had been relatively quiet, you know, in working throughout the day, and it was just really bizarre. And it was bad. And what's strange about it is it's not like a gradual pain. It literally went from I am fine to 10 minutes later, I was like ready to bawl my eyes out. And so I went and I took some Advil, and it didn't get any better. And I had gotten up at about midnight, so this is maybe 3-4 hours later, and the pain was still there. Thankfully, I woke up and it was gone, but my coworker, I couldn't have said it better myself. She suffers from really bad migraines sometimes, but she says that sometimes it's like a migraine hangover, and I was like, oh my God, that's exactly what it felt like, is a hangover. So yeah, that was a whole different thing. But Inwood, Petrie, Tyre, Stanford, Lyons, Jackson. I'm going to I think I'm just gonna start a list. Inwood, Petrie, Dyer, Stanford, perfect. Okay, so the reason for the all done sticker is I finally finished the Lions prep, and I could not have been more thrilled. I really could not. I really did a great job on Thursday of staying focused on work, and I was really, really proud of that because I got there early and I really just wanted to stay focused, and I was very grateful that I stayed that way, that I didn't like get in my planners, and I was taking like little breaks to like update throughout the day, or take a break and walk, or you know, something like that. I didn't try to break myself by any means. Like obviously like Jackson's still not completed, but like all this paperwork was actually pretty simple, and I was really I was quite pleased that it went well. Then I did do some meal planning and grocery list making, really is what it came down to. And then I went home, and I wasn't entirely sure if Jeff was going to join me or not. And I got home before he made a choice, and then I was very proud of myself that he asked if we could go to dinner, and I was like, hey, I still actually have some leftovers. We could turn it into a really delicious pasta and save a good chunk of money and go to breakfast on Saturday morning or Sunday morning. And he was like, let's do that. So that was really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and put 30-minute run, because I do intervals, so I struggle with saying it's a run, but that's my first 30-minute run in a really long time. As far as listening, like I said, I was listening to episodes 1 through 3 of The Penguin. And then as far as watching, we started watching like this true crime thing about this guy that has 6 wives. And then we started watching this thing about a yoga, like a Kundalini yoga person. I don't remember the exact titles, but it was just like episode 1 of each of those. So I do want to write those down, but I want to make sure I write the right title. So that's going to go there. And then Friday. So Friday, I want to say we slept in a little bit. I was okay. Jeff just was struck. I don't think I wrote anything down yesterday, did I? Do I have a list somewhere? Good Lord. I'm going to be doing this by memory, so let's
pray for that, because that's going to be fun. I did go do this treadmill walk. So yes, I can go ahead and use this treadmill situation. And I did I had to have done that yesterday morning, because it definitely like put me behind for the rest of the day, I felt like. So we'll do modified 12:3:30, and I felt like it was going to be good prep for the run, like kind of stretch me out a little bit, and it did for sure. And then I really struggled with kind of getting in my groove, because I was so the realization that it was my rent paycheck and I have a lot of food things that I needed to get for Saturday, and then also for Halloween and Day of the Dead. And my boss must have been reading my mind, because I've been craving her enchiladas, and that's the recipe that I use for my the enchiladas I make on Day of the Dead. And she was like, I'm bringing you enchiladas. And I was like, oh my fucking God, that's the best news I've ever heard in my life, because hers are way better than mine, because she's been making it longer. And on top of that, I didn't have to buy all the parts and pieces for that, because I don't think I literally had anything except for enchilada sauce. So I was thrilled. If I'm clacking around, I'm really, really sorry that I sound like a Clydesdale right now. If you hear my shoes in the background, I have on these like big boots, because I am going to Justin's for we're calling it a Halloween hootenanny, and everyone's dressing up in costume, and I'm dressed up as Winifred, so we're having a blast over here. So I'm gonna put these away, and let's use, I don't really feel like I worked very much on Friday, truth be told. Maybe I'll use a washi. I was also like looking up a lot of like focaccia recipes. So originally I was gonna make sliders for Saturday, and then my starters are overflowing, and I was like, I need to do something with this. What can I do? Obviously we can make bread, we can make crackers, we can do all the things. And then I was like, oh my gosh, what if I made pizza? Plus the sliders I was gonna make were stupid expensive, like really expensive to make. And I feel like the pizzas I'm making are less expensive, but I have some reservations about that, because it doesn't feel like it is right about now. I am a little concerned about where I could put my Halloween stickers. Aha. Okay. So I did lots of grocery shopping too, so we're gonna use like a little shopping cart somewhere in here. Okay, so I went to Target. I went to Publix. I even powered through and went to Kroger, which leads me to, I did order my meds on this day, because I picked them up here. So I'm just gonna write meds, just so I have like that little note. And thankfully I don't have to do that but once every 3 months, so that's also wonderful. I really want to use this like little Sleepy Hollow, but I know that just bums me out. Oh, I wonder if I have like a different, I know I do. And I can use these. Oh my gosh, all my Halloween stickers, you guys, that I forget about. I wonder, they may not be in this stack. They may be in the regular watching. Have I even used like any of these before? Y'all, I'm the worst. Okay, on that note, we're gonna use the TV. Because I watched Sleepy Hollow. I'll put some hearts above that. Definitely one of my favorites. You guys, you let me mess up. I'm kidding. It's okay. But you did let me mess up, fair and square. Because I was supposed to write it in purple. Okay. And I didn't really listen to a podcast yesterday. We'll let that settle. So I watched, and I actually need to write this in reverse. So in purple, I'm gonna write what? I'm getting excited about the get together, and not that I wasn't beforehand. I think I was just really tired this week, and it's like finally occurring to me that I get to see my friends and that we get to dress up and we get to eat delicious food. I'm excited about new recipes. My house is not a total disaster. I'm getting to film my plan with me before I leave. Jeff got his first buck of the season, the way he wanted, where he wanted. So everyone is in high spirits. So that's wonderful. Then I want to do food. Specifically, I want bread. Or should I'll just do this. I'm not gonna do that actually. I lied. Okay. Make pizza. Let's see. I am doing a focaccia dough pizza, but I'm making it like Sicilian style. So it'll be like a big, nice, thick, buttery, crispy crust. And I'm very excited about that. And I didn't end up working on anything crafty yesterday. I really just wanted to take it easy. And I knew if I could get a majority of that done yesterday, I could ease into today just fine. So then as far as watching goes, and see, I won't even need to cover that other than with the shows that I need to put in. And I really don't remember the name of those shows off the top of my head. I started watching I didn't start, I did finish, which is of Eastwick before I started to get ready and do other things. So I had a good a bit one. Dishes are pretty much done. I think I have a little bit left in there. I wiped down the counters. Again, it's just like a constant thing right now. And then I just kind of like tidied and put away things. And then I want to use, this is going to be fun to figure out what freaking stack. All my stickers are in. I love it. I'm literally like using all the Winnies. I'll use a Sarah because I definitely got some Sarah vibes going on today, even though I am dressed as Winnie. I would love to like remake this costume to be like Sarah as well. I think that could be really fun. And I don't want to pick up the wrong pen. So I did a Hocus Pocus one and two. I'll put hearts. And then once I'm done with this spread, I'm actually going to pack up the car and go to Justin's. So I am not going to be doing anything else. I want to use a popcorn sticker because I made Dune Buggy popcorn, which if you don't know what that is, it is a kind of secret menu item in Disney. You can get it at the Main Street Confectionery. It'll look like it's like a shopping place, but basically you can get this popcorn, and I think I've talked about this before, I'm pretty sure. They use caramel popcorn. I ask for regular popcorn because if I did caramel, I would die because that's too much sugar. Like, it's just too sweet. I would really love to try it with like a cheddar in there too. I think it would add even a little something extra to it. But regular popcorn is what I use. They use caramel. Everything else is going to be the same. M&M's, Oreos, crushed up Oreos, and crushed up Twix, and then you drizzle chocolate over it. Oh my gosh. So I made it for the kids because the whole premise of tonight is like the kids are going to watch Halloween movies and we're going to eat a bunch of food. That's kind of like what's going on. And I stuffed them in these little treat bags that look like hands. So that took ages. But yeah, I thought that would be cute. And then I needed to prep crusts and toppings for the pizza. I have fed the cat. I don't really need to do anything in that arena. And then I'm gonna go ahead and mark off film, plan with me. I'm not gonna be able to do anything with October. I put October 3 and a month 3 because my goal is always to get 3 pages done in that area. And then I didn't get to work on my November setup either. And that's gonna be that. I'm going to leave that open. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So this is already taking up way too much room. So I would like to also put this here. Sweet bean plan order arrived, and I filmed, where did I film it? Right here. Monday, I filmed the Coffee Monster Co. and Sweet Bean Plan orders that I had, and a new order came in, and the other one's supposed to arrive. So I'm actually going to film that and combine them so they're not separate videos. I'm going to have enough other stuff coming in from like Black Friday and other things. I just want to combine those videos. So I'm going to do that for sure. I'm not going to listen to a podcast today. I will probably do episode 4 tomorrow when Jeff and I are on the way home to his house. I might work out in the morning before we leave. It just depends on how late we get back tonight. I want to see. I feel like the ghost would be really, really cute. I can put it there. This is so cute. Does that work? Or should I do the witch? I feel like maybe the witch. Because I feel like that can still go with like another theme I had, and this one is perfect because I am dressed up as a witch. I'm gonna put Halloween party at Justin's. I'm not gonna bother to put a time because it's at 3. And I really don't have anywhere to put it without like messing up this. I should have like split the ween. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. And I think that's a good stopping point. Like I said, it depends on how I feel in the morning as to whether I end up working out or not. I would love to use that little workout sticker, even if I do it at Jeff's while he's like meal prepping and planning and stuff like that for the day. Go upstairs and work out and kind of stay out of his hair and work on some of the things I've neglected this weekend. But I'm going to leave you guys here because I feel like this is a really good stopping point. You guys will see the completed spread whenever we flip October, you know, what feels like months from now. But I feel like that's a really nice full complete spread to leave you with and make sure I can, you know, keep trucking along and on a good upload schedule. But I hope you guys are having a great last full week of October. Again, this is going to upload in like November. So I hope you had a great spooky season, and drop below in the comments what your favorite activity was this season and what do you feel like was your best memory of this season. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and until I catch you next time, enjoy creating your own spooky little wonderlands. Bye.